This story comes to us from Madison365.com. Going back to Louisville, Kentucky. I always want to say Louisville. For my whole life, I've called it Louisville. And a couple people from that area said, no, it's Louisville, man. Stop calling it Louis. So Louisville, the Louisville Metro Police Department, the LMPD, out of Louisville, Kentucky. Former detective Brett Hankinson. Now, if you don't know who Brett Hankinson is, he's the one involved in the Breonna Taylor death. And remember, he was tried and they had a deadlocked jury. They couldn't come to a conclusion, and it was I think a mistrial. Yeah, the judge declared a mistrial, and he probably went out going, woo! Yeah, firecracker, shish, boom, bah, I'm out of here. Rah, rah, rah. Well, guess what, Brett? You're back in court because he will face a new civil rights trial after a jury last month reported it was deadlocked. Now the prosecutors want to go back to court. Federal prosecutors informed Brett Hankinson during a status hearing that they plan to refile the charges, his attorneys Stu Matthews and Ibrahim Farag confirmed. Farag added he and his client have no comments at the moment. Well, he's probably going, what? Matthews and Farag told a CNN at a status hearing that would be held on January 24th of 2024 that there's been a trial date that has been tentatively set for October 14th of next year. Hankinson's other attorney, Jack Bird, filed a new motion of acquittal according to the court document. So January 24th, they're going to have a status hearing. He's tentatively got a court date, I guess, for October of next year. The status hearing, I guess, because they want to file an acquittal, is what's going on. Anyway, Hankinson, I'm sorry, guys. Coffee. Hankinson will face the same two civil rights violation charges, Farag said, which were for deprivation of rights under color of law, one for Taylor and the other for three of her neighbors whose house they shot up. Hankinson could face up to life in prison if found guilty. According to the Department of Justice, willful violating someone's rights carries a statutory maximum sentence of life in prison where the violation leads to death. Of course, Breonna Taylor was shot, and it was her boyfriend who had the gun. She didn't have anything in her hands. Now, again, if you don't remember this one, this was the one where they fudged the warrant, the no-knock warrant to go in, and her boyfriend thought somebody was breaking into the house. So he comes out with a rifle and takes a shot because he don't know who's coming in the house. And they come in guns blazing and killed Breonna Taylor, who was just standing in the hallway like, what's going on? What's going on? So Hankinson was tried for civil rights violations, and it was deadlocked, a mistrial, and prosecutors said, no, he's going to face us, and they're going to retry him. Hankinson's lawyers argued his initial trial that the former officer thought someone in the window was holding a gun and shot at them. He shot at them to protect his fellow colleagues. He was holding a gun because you were breaking into the wrong house, and the guy and the drugs they were looking for weren't even found there. How about that? Hankinson was fired from the Louisville Metro Police Department in June of 2020. He was found not guilty of March this year on all three counts of felony wanton endangerment stemming from the deadly police raid. We'll see this time if he goes to prison for life for civil rights violations. I don't know, these prosecutors, they're after him. Absolutely.